All right, hello Aries. We are going to do your 2022 outlook. This is a general message for all viewers who are under the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also, take a look at your 7th and 10th house placements to get more information. 7th house typically deals with like marriage and partnerships. 10th house is about career. But one important message I do want to state before we get started is that the cards do not dictate your future, they do not dictate your life. You create your own destiny. You have the power to create your own reality through your intention. So if you see something unfolding in a way in which you do not like, you have the ultimate power to correct it. So let's go ahead and get started for Aries. Aries 2022, Aries 2022. For all my Aries who watch this video, what is going on with Aries for 2022? First card we have regret, repression. It's coming out in reversed. Second card, we have Seven of Wands. Third card, the Tower in reverse. Fourth card, we have the Emperor. Fifth card, we have Eight of Pentacles, and the sixth card, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So, what I'm seeing here for you is that for some of you, there may be something that you regret, but I also see that you're getting over it because regret, repression is coming out in reverse. Okay. When it comes to career, finances, education, that kind of thing, we have the Seven of Wands. And that means that there may be some type of challenge, competition. You may be protecting your career, your money. But I feel like you're fighting for what you believe is right. You're standing up for yourself. You may be avoiding some type of tower moment when it comes to like friends, personal transformation, fear of change, averting disaster. I feel like you're kind of avoiding something here because you see that something may lead to some type of a tower. And so you may be staying away from people, places and things that are not for your highest good in 2022. You may be seeing that you're not going to be putting up with people who cause you to go into a Seven of Wands energy, possibly people who are just not true to you, not honest. I feel like you're avoiding situations. For some of you, you could be avoiding a transformation as well. There could be some type of fear of change. You may be trying to fight and hold on to keep something stable or the way that you want things to be, especially when it comes to like work, education, career, is mainly what I'm seeing that for. As far as the home and stability, I see a lot of stability for you. We have your card, the Emperor, Aries energy. Authority, you may be a parent, a father figure, or there is a father figure, a husband type figure, maybe an older figure in your life. But this is all about stability, structure, establishment. So I see some type of home situation. You may be buying a home or you recently did, but I see like stability as far as where you live and your home environment. But I see you kind of avoiding people. I guess if they're not like your children, your family, you may be avoiding people. You may be fighting at work or having to defend yourself at work. And for changes here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you there could be some type of change when it comes to the Eight of Pentacles is also about work. But I see like stability. I see some type of stability for you. And so with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're working really hard on your stability. You're maintaining that stability. Eight of Pentacles is also it's the number eight, so Saturn energy, right? So focusing on your goals, focusing on your career, focusing on your finances, those kind of things that brings you this stability if you don't already have it. I see it coming in 2022. As far as relationships, Six of Pentacles reverse, again, I'm seeing like I almost feel like if people are trying to give to you, you may be the one that's not wanting to give to other people because I feel like you're wanting to focus more on your stability here. I feel like you fought really hard for what you've earned when it comes to like career, education, money, finances, your home. You're building an empire, you're working on building an empire. But when it comes to people, you're not, I feel like you're avoiding people, not opening up. Let's get a few more cards. Tell me about regret and repression. Right, that's too many cards. Tell me about regret and repression. I feel like there's something you may feel like you were regretting at some point, and it could be anything. But I feel like as far it could be a relationship, it could just be a friendship, it could be something that you just did or said or wish you had done or said. But I feel like you're coming out of that though. You're a lot more protective of yourself. We have the hermit. So the positive attributes of the hermit is seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. We see that here with the Eight of Pentacles and avoiding people, kind of having your guard up here with the Seven of Wands. The shadow side of the hermit is withdrawing from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So again, this is kind of just reiterating this staying away from people. The shadow side of this could be like being really defensive to the point where maybe there are people who could use your help. There's opportunities where you can lend a helping hand or just be open. And it doesn't have to be like, giving people your last penny or anything like that, but just simple little things. Just something that's real small. It doesn't take anything for you to do. The shadow side of this hermit could be not doing that, being so kind of caught up in yourself, sometimes even self pity here with the hermit. Some of you may regret being that way and wanting to not be that way as much, wanting to work on developing relationships. Maybe that's something that could be, that's kind of a challenge for you, and you're wanting to come out of that energy. Give us a moon card for Aries. Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus energy. See, and I feel like that's what you're doing here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're focusing, you're mastering your skills, self development. So why do we have, let's see what's going on in love really quickly. Let's see. Six of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on romantically? This looks like you're not giving, or if you're dealing with someone, they're not giving. But what's going on with love in 2022? Romance and partnerships, dating, all of that, the moon. I'm definitely getting you just being kind of isolated. You're focusing a lot on like your empire, your stability. For some of you, it can be as big as building an empire. For others of you, you're just focusing on your own stability, focusing on your money, focusing on possibly owning a home or just having a stable place to be. You may not be open to relationships in 2022 for some of you. Or if this is the case, this is either you or somebody giving to somebody else on the side, and this is being hidden here with this moon energy. So with the moon, we have that could be Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Virgo energy. But I see like especially maybe those that have like a moon in Taurus, possibly just you're not really interested in giving here. There's just a lack of balance when it comes to relationships, especially romantic relationships. You may feel you give too much, and even if it's not like romantic relationships, possibly just friends, family, people, you may be like the one that gives and you don't receive in return. You may not want to give. Another story is you may not want to give to a relationship. You may be focused too much on your stability. Others, if you're in a relationship, you may be dealing with someone who's giving to someone else and you're not, this is hidden from you, or you are giving to somebody else. Why do we have the moon? Strength. Leo energy here with strength. I feel like you're just really trying to restrain yourself. I just feel like you really want to focus on you. You want to focus on your sense of stability and well being for a lot of you for 2022. And this may be something that's really hard for you. You don't want to be distracted with a relationship, with a partnership, with someone wanting your attention. You're completely giving your attention and focusing on yourself. And this may be a change. This may be something you're going to start doing in 2022, and not give to a situation where there's possibly toxicity or hidden agendas, multiple people involved, giving to multiple people. What's going on here with work? Pathway. So we have the number 8 here again, 35 being pathway. Again, I feel like you are focusing. We have 8 of Pentacles, Leo 8. You're working on building your a pathway to your career, education, finances, sense of stability is going to be a strong focus. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to have a relationship or you don't, but I feel like most of you, your real focus here is going to be setting some type of a pathway towards and fighting for it towards like stability and money and finances. Tell me about this tower, distant horizons. I feel like some of you may be avoiding some type of, you're either avoiding people. I already said you're avoiding people, but you could be avoiding, you could live far away from a lot of people that you know, from family, friends, or you could just be traveling, possibly for educational purposes, maybe going away for school or for higher learning, possibly moving away from work, or you're just at a distance and you just keep yourself at an emotional distance. Your communication with people is just kind of distant. You just kind of just want to avoid, especially people who you feel might bring drama into your life. I see you just avoiding people here, staying to yourself. Some of you may be traveling a lot. When it comes to traveling, like overseas traveling, like distant horizons, I would say just be careful. With the tower in reverse, I feel like that's averting disaster. So some of you may be averting some type of a disaster while traveling or during travel. Courtship, I feel like you're just avoiding courtship. You're avoiding people. I feel like there's going to be people around. For those of you who are single and want a relationship, is there any kind of relationship coming in? For those of you who want one, I feel like there is possibilities, but some of you are just like, you're really focused on yourself with this 8 of Pentacles. That's being focused on you. We have the Emperor again. Some of you may work from home. You may be starting to work from home in 2022 if you're not already. Some type of courtship that you were in may be coming to an end or have recently come to an end. There could be a divorce. You have the Ten of Swords. The Hierophant is showing up at the bottom of the deck. Taurus energy. We have Aries energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Aries again with the Tower. If you were in a relationship, if you're looking to just focus on yourself, I feel like there's a possibility. It looks like you can have whatever you want because I feel like you're the one that's not really giving to a connection here. For those of you, if you are, then this person is very stubborn and I feel like they don't want to give to a connection. Somebody doesn't want to give. It's a lack of equal give and take, restraining and holding oneself back, possibly giving to multiple people. Some of you could be married to, some of you could be dealing with someone who is already married and they're giving to you, or you're married to this person, whatever the case may be. Let's see if we can get some additional cards here for Aries. What advice do we have? Additional messages and advice for Aries. Hot gossip. It's sad how some people are so jealous of you that they only have negative things to say when they know nothing about you. So for a lot of you, I feel like this has to do with this Tower energy here. This could be having to do with like your job, your work, what you do for a living, people at work. I see that there's just, and that's probably why you're avoiding people and keeping yourself at a distance because people just talk too much shit, you know what I mean? And so you're kind of just focusing on you. Let's get some additional cards of advice. We're also going to do a answer card at the end. So let's get another card of advice or messages for Aries for 2022. For those of you who want a relationship, we do see courtship. So it's very possible that there is a relationship that I do see courting. I see opportunities, but I also see for the most of you, it's kind of like you make of it what you want. Some of you are not that interested because seems like this is a lot more for people who are really just focused on their career and their stability. This is the strong message that I see coming out here. What messages do we have? Eight of Earth, Eight of Pentacles, same thing. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. Some of you possibly going back to school, or you're just really, really focused on your career, your stability, your health, your home, all that kind of stuff. Because Eight of Pentacles is more of a solo card. It's focusing on developing your empire, developing your skills. There's a lot of focus here on self-development and stability is what I'm seeing for Aries in 2022. So let's go ahead and maybe when we have regret repression, this could be something that you regretted doing. You should have felt like you should have done a long time ago. But whatever the case, we have your dreams in a practical plan. So Eight of Pentacles, planning, skilled work is rewarded. So there's some type of reward when you focus on, you leave the gossip alone, you leave the gossiping and the madness and the drama behind, and you focus on creating a plan for your future. So let's go ahead and think of a question, Aries. Think of a question. What is the answer to Aries' question for 2022, please? What is the answer to Aries' question for 2022? Funny, we have romance, and the card that flipped over before was opportunity. So again, for a lot of you, I feel like there's an opportunity for romance. For those of you who are really hear more for romance, like what's going on with love and all of that, there is an opportunity here with courtship. But I think it's kind of what you make of it. You may have to really work on a relationship and stop avoiding people, come out of hermit mode if you want to meet someone and to date and to go out on dates. But we see that there's possibly with another Aries or a Taurus, or Scorpio, Libra, Cancer type of an energy. But I feel like it's going to take strength. It's going to take you getting past fears. If you're looking for a romance, it's going to take you getting past your fears, whatever fears this is here with the moon, and having the strength to work on your fears and come out of being so, fearful of people or just fear of being judged or whatever it is. It's personal for everybody. It's different for most people, but there's some type of a fear. So you're going to have to break out of that and open up. All right, so that is what I have for Aries for 2022. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I wish you all a blessed 2022, and I will catch you next year. Bye.